arguably one of the coolest teams mascots in NCAA, Ole Miss. As always, guys, welcome back to an episode of my NCAA series. We take a look at different teams' intros throughout the last 25 years. This is a request-only series, so as people request teams, we will go ahead and do them. Today, we are looking at Ole Miss in NCAA 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and finally, college football 25. Now, as I said in the very beginning, yes, the mascot for Ole Miss is freaking amazing. I'm hoping that what I'm seeing on Google is actually correct, the shark head, which would make sense because they are the Rebels, so it makes perfect sense they would have a shark head. But yeah, no, this actually looks freaking amazing, and I'm hoping that we see this mascot today in this game because, or at least one of these intros, hopefully they show off the mascot. It looks like Ole Miss actually had changed their mascots over the years, though. So they were some like old white guy with glasses. Then they became like some alien thing, and now they're a shark. So did they just like change it over the years, or what's going on here? And now I see some that have them as like a grizzly bear, but I'm pretty sure that's their basketball team. So I think we're good to say their football team is going to be the shark guy, which is absolutely amazing if that's the case. Now, Ole Miss has a lot of NFL players who are really good in the NFL that they created. So first off, A.J. Brown just won the Super Bowl. DK Metcalf, Eli Manning, two-time Super Bowl champion. Patrick Willis, Evan Ingram, Laramie Tunsil, Laquan Treadwell, Jackson Dart, Archie Manning. Like, they have created a lot of great NFL talent, which, to be honest, makes sense because they are a great college. So I'm not surprised that they have been very successful in developing some really good NFL talent. Ole Miss is a college where it's like, I'm a Notre Dame fan, but I want positive things for Ole Miss. That's what I'll say about it, right? All right, so when are we going to see this mascot? I just want to see this mascot, but we don't usually see mascots in this until like usually NCAA 12 or 13. That's when they usually bring out the mascots. And then college football 25, I think, for the most part, they always try to show off the mascots. So hopefully that's a little bit crazy today. But as always, when it comes to these early NCAA games, they don't have NIL deals. The players don't. So as you can see, it just says a number, a random face logo, and that's pretty much that in the position because they can't actually use their name or likeness as they don't have the rights to these players. Obviously, that changes now with, the new NCAA where they get paid millions of dollars to play college football. Not the case back in the day. Back in the day, Ricky Williams got in trouble for signing his autographs and selling them. So it's a different time period, I will say, when it comes back in the day versus nowadays. But let's just see if we get some mascots, because this is NCAA 11. A very, very W NCAA, as usually it has one of the best intros. So I'm hoping we see something crazy here. Come on, give me a mascot. I just want mascot time. That's all I care about in this series. I'm just always excited to see the mascots, because some of these mascots for these college teams get absolutely insane. And then some teams don't really have much of a mascot, but they do. All right, so come on, and I don't think we're getting a mascot for this one, boys. I think NCAA might have cooked us. At least we get some quarterback play. Who is number 12? See, now this is always a weird thing because there hasn't been many quarterbacks who've been successful from Ole Miss. So if it is a quarterback on their team, it's probably not a quarterback in the NFL or someone I would know. Because this is also a roster from 12 years ago? So 13 years ago, actually. All right, NCAA 12. This is usually when NCAA 13 will copy and paste some of NCAA 12's intro. So let's just see how this looks. We got Ole Miss. We got Ohio State. So we got a really good matchup here. Come on. Just give me a mascot. I just want to see Sharky. If I can see Sharky, I'll be very happy. Oh, that's cool. It says every Saturday. Okay. We're walking out of the tunnel. Fans going crazy, obviously. Got Ole Miss signs. I wish they would bring back custom signs for College Football 26. That would be absolutely amazing. I don't think they're going to, but that would be cool. Okay, I like this. So you got Never Quit, and then you got the Head Bust. Okay. Got some cheerleaders doing some cheerleading things. Okay. Got this guy randomly dancing. No mascot so far. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I do like the Head Bust thing, though. That's really cool. I got to figure out a way to get these assets from these games and be able to put them in College Football 27 when it does come to PC eventually. Because 26 will not be on PC, sadly. Alright, so we're about to get into College Football 13. Or NCAA 13, as the actual name is. As always, with NCAA 13, it's kind of like a weird start to the thing. Because it starts off with this. This is like technically part of the intro, but it's the crappy part. And then it gets into the actual intro. But this is just kind of like the mid part of the intro, where it just shows players stretching and kind of doing a warm-up. And then it gets to the actual intro of players going out and doing stuff. Which I don't understand why we have this like early part of the intro like this. Because it's just random. And I feel like no one actually likes it. I don't know. Alright, so you got NCAA 13, Boston College versus Ole Miss. We got every Saturday. Felt like this is like an Everyday Bro by Jake Paul. Alright, can I please see at least one mascot? We're going to see the Head Bust. I know that. That's definitely going to be a guarantee in life. Okay. We're really showing off those Nike shoes. I think they might have gotten like a... Whoa, what is up with the textures on that freaking Head Bust? Those textures were absolutely janked. Alright, fun times. So we're not going to see a mascot then. Alright, so NCAA 14. Yeah. For some reason I thought I butchered that name. NCAA 14 does go ahead and show off a movie-type atmosphere. Which I don't love the movie-type atmosphere. I think this is always kind of weird. I like it better when it just shows off like the players, like, you know, introing, but it is what it is. Bro, are we really going to go this whole video? I'm not trying to keep mentioning it, but I really am going to go a whole video with no mascot. Ole Miss, I started off glazing you. Don't let me down here now, Ole Miss. There's no way we're going to end this off. I'm going to, like, literally have to look up the Sharky guy after this now. Because, bro, they cannot have the coolest looking mascot and not utilize him in the game. All right. Now we have College Football 25. Guys, make sure to like and comment down below. We have some teams still in the docket to do next. So if you've commented a team already for this series, I will go ahead and get to it in due time. So make sure to like and comment down below. There's no mascots. Disappointment is here. Although sometimes they put them at the very end here. Hold up. Maybe. No.